Right, let's continue. If you don't have any doubts, I will continue the class. Let me go to the drive. I have already created one folder for us, nothing but the React batch. Now I am going to open this path from the VS Code. Code space dot. So yesterday we have seen how to create a element by using HTML. How can we create a element by using JavaScript? How can we create element by using React also? Okay. Now why we have done these all things means why, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? Why we did all these things? What is the purpose? So why I have created these many files means, right. Now let's understand about that. To make our application into the production environment. So what is the purpose? To make our application getting ready for the production environment. Production ready. What should we do? We need to minify. We need to minify our file. We need to minify our files. It means that where is this VS Code? Now we have different types of files here. In these different types of files, you may have comments also. Hello.c. There are a lot of comments also here. So we need to remove unnecessary things and we need to minify the application, right? So what type of things we need to do here? We need to remove console logs. We don't require any logs. We need to remove console logs and bundle them. Bundling the things up. Okay. And we need to finally what we need to do? We need to bundle. So mainly minify means optimization. Optimization means clean console. Bundling the code. Finally we need to do the bundling job. So already in the previous class I told you we require some bundlers, right? So different types of bundlers are available, but in our application, which bundler we are going to use? We are going to use parcel. We are going to use the bundler called parcel. So what is a bundler means? A bundler is a tool. A bundler is a tool that bundles our application. That bundles our application, packages our app so that so that it can be shipped to the production. Entire application can move to the production. Example for the bundlers are, what are the different types of bundlers? The three major bundlers are there, like Webpack. One is wheat. Okay. Next, one more thing is parcel. These three are the examples of the bundlers. React also uses a bundler called Webpack. So here the note is in React in create React app, create hyphen React hyphen app. The which bundler is going to use? The bundler used is Webpack. Already where is my VS Code? Now let's go to the VS Code. So here yesterday I have given the command npm init. I have given the command npm init. One file got created here. That is nothing but the package.json. That is nothing but the package.json. Now coming to the manager. Package manager. Bundlers are packages. If we want to use a package, if you want to use a package in our code, if you want to use a package, we have to use package manager. We use a package manager known as npm or yarn. Okay, npm or yarn. Right, configuring the project. We have already done configuring the project. Okay, right. We already have configured the package. How to configure a package? By giving the command called npm init. By giving the command called configuring the configuring the ప్యాకేజ్. నేను మీకు నోట్స్ అనేది సెండ్ చేస్తానండి. ఆల్రెడీ నా దగ్గర పీడిఎఫ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ పీడిఎఫ్స్ నేను మీకు సెండ్ చేస్తాను. మీకు ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఆ పీడిఎఫ్‌లో గూడా ఉంటుందన్నమాట. రైట్. సో, బై సీయింగ్ దట్ యూ కెన్ ఆల్సో గివ్ ది డూ ది అప్లికేషన్ దిస్ ప్రాసెస్. ఓకే. npm init is the command. Init stands for initialization. Init stands for the initialization. So what it will do? It creates a మనకి ఎలా వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ మనకి when we go to VS Code. When we go to VS Code, here you can observe when I give the command npm init, you can observe here one file got generated. This file will appear. Okay, it will get created. So by if I give the command, right? So what it will do? It creates a package.json file. Inside this package.json, if I go into this package.json file, let me click on this package.json file. Now you can see all the types of packages that are available here. Different types of packages. Now, okay. I will show you the all the packages also. Just wait a moment. One more command I will give you, then you will see the all types of packages also. Now, when I am going to install parcel. Now, what is parcel? Parcel is a bundler. Okay. Now I am going to now to install parcel. To install parcel, we will do what is the command that we need to go for? npm npm install hyphen d parcel hyphen d parcel. Right. So this is the command. This is the command. npm means node package manager. Okay, install what we are going to install parcel. Then what about this hyphen d? I will let's understand. Now I am giving the command here. What is the command? npm install hyphen d parcel. Now if I give the command, this command, this parcel will get installed. Along with parcel, one more file also will get installed. One more file also get installed. What is that file name? That file name is nothing but package dot hyphen lock dot json. This file will get installed if I give the command. Okay. Now observe. Right. So now let me give the command. Now just press enter. See, it is downloading all the dependencies, all the packages that are there in the npm into our application. Okay, now observe. One more file will get created. npm install hyphen d parse. I will explain you each and everything. Just let it get installed. See what happened left side. One folder got created, node underscore modules. Along with the folder, one more file will also get installed. Have you observed here? Package hyphen lock dot json. One more file got created. Now if I go to this React, we close this one. These are all the dependents. These are all the dependents. If I go to package.json, what is happening? Here also one dependency is there. Okay. So what is dependency? What is a package? Now let's understand each and everything. What is the purpose of these three files actually, majorly. So I have given the command here. npm install -d parcel, right? So I have given the command to get the bundler, right? So to get the bundler I have given the command. So what parcel exactly do? Generally with the help of html, css, javascript, normally, right? So the application will be like skeleton and everything, but parcel, what parcel will do means parcel will give the muscles, okay? It will give the muscles to our application, to our application, okay? Basically any dependency, any dependency in our application, in our application, commands will be same, okay? Will be same. So right now, dependency means what? Means first of all, package means it's something nothing but the if you downloading any package, already there might be some repository available. Package is nothing but a software, okay? Package is nothing but a software. The terminology changes, that's it. It's a already a pre-written code by other developers. In this package already some functions, pre-written code will be available. We use the those packages into our application to solve our problems, okay? So when we are going to download any package from the repository, at that time it will be package. When the same package, when you download it into your local machine, the let me write. When the package is getting downloaded into your application, okay, your application, and it is when it is getting integrated, when integrated, then it will become, then we call it as dependency. No more it will be package. Just terminology changes, packages, dependency, do the both are similar, okay? But when it go, the package is going to installed into your application, then it will become the dependency. Now coming to the this command npm install -d parcel. Now let's understand what is this command. -d means what? I hope you know what is exactly this command is doing. It is going to install a bundler. ఈ బండ్లర్ని అయితే ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తుంది కదా, బట్ ఇక్కడ -d అంటే ఏంటి అంటే npm install -d parcel, right? Why -d? Actually we have two types of dependencies, and two types of dependencies are there. What are the two types of dependencies that we have means? One is dev dependency. One is dev dependency. And the other one is normal dependencies. The dev dependency when we use means it is generally required for development phase. Just right now, what we are doing, we are not going to, we are just developing a application. So when these dev dependencies will be used at the development phase, it will be used. These normal dependencies are used sometimes in the production also. So these are used in the production also. The production also. Okay, that is the difference between this dev dependency and normal dependency. So yesterday I have told you, maybe some of you don't know about this thing. I told you React was involved into our application. How can we confirm that React was uh, there in our application? I have given here two script tags. Two script tags. These scripts I have taken from the CDN, Content Delivery Network. I told you yesterday to research on Content Delivery Network. If you go to these links, you copy these links. If you open this link, I'm going to open the first link. See, related to React, each and everything is there here. Here you have some objects. Here you have some. You will see some functions. Here you see some methods. Everything you will see here. Okay. In the same way, let me right click on it. Go to inspect. Okay, license. It was licensed to React. Right. Now, in the same way, if I go to already now your application is having some superpowers, right? That is nothing but the React. React was involved into your application already, right? So just again, if you go to React itself is having its own DOM also. I told you this, right? Okay, React DOM.js. You can do right click and go to inspect tab. Go to click on this. Here also you will see the same thing at the rate license React DOM.js, right? So React finally it was developed using JavaScript only, right? So these are the two main dependencies. Hyphen D means nothing but the depend. Two types of dependencies are there. One is dev and normal dependency. Okay. So that's the reason I have given there hyphen D. Okay. Now, now go to the let's go to the VS Code. Now go to the package.json. Now I am going to let me explain you this one also. Here I see one dependency. Here we are having one dependency. So here we are having one dependency. In this dependency, you see parcel and in the double quotes there is some version. There is some version number. But what is this uh, symbol? This symbol we call it as caret. This symbol we call it as caret. Okay. So right. This symbol we call it as what? Caret. What is the sign? Indicates it is known as caret. Caret. What is caret and what it will do? What is caret and what it will do? What is caret will do? It will show you the current version in the caret when the caret is there. For suppose tomorrow might be tomorrow in your this dependency got upgraded to the newer version. So that version it will show. Okay, when this caret is there, it automatically upgrade the version. Okay, from the current version to the right. So from the previous version to the current version, it will do upgradation. Okay, so this caret will do that job. Okay, if you don't want any upgradation, you can remove that caret also. Okay, so for example, I will write here tomorrow another version is getting released. Okay, it is getting released means parcel automatically what it will do, the parcel automatically upgrade it to newer version, upgrade it to newer version. So for example there is a version called 2.3.6. Okay, when the newer version came, it might be 3.1.6 something version. So that version, this exact version you will see here. So it will automatically upgrade to that version. Okay, it will do automatically upgraded. It will automatically upgrade it to that version. That is the importance of this direct. Now, once you installed, right, right. Once you installed, now you observe here. Where is the VS Code? Let's go to VS Code. Observe here package dot. Now you see this package dot JSON. What it have? It will do automatically. The dependencies will be there. Or else you can say packages whatever you want. So, but it will what it will do? It will upgrade to the newer version. But what about this package hyphen lock dot JSON? What about once you installed parcel? Hmm. you will see you will see one more file is getting created. One more file is getting created. That is nothing but this package hyphen lock dot json. There is nothing but this package hyphen lock dot json. So what about the difference between this? What is this package hyphen log dot json and package dot json? Right. Let's understand now. In this package hyphen log dot json, what do we have here means what it will do, it keeps a track of exact version. It keeps a track of exact version. Suppose example like 2.5.5 was released. It looks the version, and keep the record of it. And what it will do, it will keep the record of it. Okay. So package, here package.json will upgrade. What it will do, it will automatically upgrade to the newer version. But what it will do, it will keep the exact version. Okay, it will not delete any older version. Okay, it will keep the records of the each and every version. Record, it will be available in the package log.json. When you go here, you can see more number of dependencies that are available here. See, how many dependencies are there here inside this package log.json. These all the dependencies, why they got created means because of the parcel, right. So here this will show the exact version. This will show the exact version. Okay, this will show the exact version, but it will parse package log.json keeps track of each and every version and keep the record of each and every version. This is the major difference between this. Now let's understand about this another file called node modules. When this one more thing called node modules. Inside this folder again lot of files are there. Even in this node modules you will see a parcel also. Parcel also available. When I scroll down here, see here the parcel is also available. The parcel is also available here. Okay. Now what is happening here means actually this parcel requires some dependencies. Parcel requires some dependencies. And those dependencies again they also require some more dependencies to do their job. Some more dependencies to do some task. Okay, so such type of thing we call it as transitive transitive dependency transitive dependencies or okay. So each and every dependency is depending on other dependency here. Each and every dependency is getting depended on other dependency. Such type of thing is called as transitive. Okay, coming to the node underscore modules. Coming to the node underscore modules. What is this node underscore modules? Now let's try to understand. Inside this, why it is getting created. So which gets installed which gets installed. It is like a database. Okay, it's like which gets installed is like a database. Is like a database for the npm for the npm. Every dependency is node underscore module. Every dependency in node underscore module will have its package dot json. Now if I go to my VS Code, see every dependency will have this package dot json. If I go to VS Code, now tell me one thing, how many package dot json we can see here? Only two, right? One is package log dot json. One other thing is package json. But actually, if you expand this node modules, if you go to this Babel, here also you every module will have this package dot json. Again, if I explore this one also, in this also you see package.json. Everywhere it will have this package.json. Everywhere. Even here in the everywhere you can see this package, right? And the node modules are very heavy. So we should always put this in git ignore. Okay. I already told you what is the importance of this dot git ignore. So this node modules we are not going to send into the production environment, because we are going to send it to the production environment only our application and whatever we are first we the purpose of the bundler is to minifying the code, right? So but these node modules we are not going to send into the production. So what I am going to do here, creating one more file dot called dot git ignore. I am creating a file called dot git ignore, right? So now I don't want to send these node modules into the production environment. So simply what I will do, will put hash forward slash and simply I will write here node underscore modules, right? So this one, whatever the files that I want to ignore, okay, whatever the files that I want to ignore, that I need to place in this dot git ignore, right? So in the place where dot git ignore. Now these all, no, let me create one more file, that is as a developer should have one readme file also. Developer should have one readme file also. Let's create one readme file also. After this entire code, let's send into the github, right? So let me create one readme file also. I'm going to create one readme dot md. Okay, so here I will write something like this is us welcome to React. Right. Now this entire application, the entire application, I am going to send into the my GitHub account. Before that, one more thing I want to do, like to what we can. I am giving the command here npx parcel space index.html. Okay, what is this index.html? I already told you, for any web application, the first home page will be always this index.html only. Now press enter. Okay, file extension is here. The file extension should be okay. Where is this one? Index.app.js one. Acha. Here I have given here. We'll give here app.js. Okay, now it is going to build. Did not save children. Server is running at this URL local host. I'm copying this. Let me copy this URL and go to the browser now. See, now what we are going to do here, we are going to move our own application. See, this is our own application from the scratch. We have send it to the production with by our own application only. We have send the to the production environment, right, from the scratch. Now finally we do this, right. So this is the final command. What is the command? That npx parcel space index.html. So right, so index.html is the home page of any application. So build got success in 1.12 seconds. Okay, so this much faster. You see, what parser exactly do means, if you do any modifications in your application also, if you are going to do any modification in the application also, automatically what it will do immediately in the production also, that changes will be immediately taken into the పిక్చర్. ఓకే. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా మనం చేంజెస్ చేసాం అనుకోండి అప్లికేషన్‌లో, ఇమ్మీడియేట్‌గా అది రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అయిపోద్దనమాట. ఒరిజినల్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్‌లో ఉన్న అప్లికేషన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాంట్లో ఇమ్మీడియేట్‌గా మీరు ఆ చేంజెస్ అనేవి చూస్తారు. రైట్. సో, లెట్ మీ గో ఫర్ ది నౌ ఐ విల్ రైట్ హియర్ సీ npx parcel npx parcel space index.html. This is the command, guys. This is the final command which you need to give. Once you give the command, npx means what? Npx means execute using npm. npx means execute using npm. ఓకే. సో index.html అనేది ఏంటి? ఆల్రెడీ మీకు ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాను జస్ట్. index.html it is the entry point of any application. Entry point, or else you can say it as a home page of any web application. It is a home page. First the browser will look for this file only. It might be Google, it might be Firefox, it might be Opera, any browser. The first file which it is going to check means this index.html, whether it is existing or not, it will check for it. Clear up to here, guys? Any doubts, please ask. Anyone having any doubt up to here, you can ask. అర్థమైందా ఇక్కడ దాకా?
అడ్మిన్ సార్.
Now entire our application now I want to move to the GitHub. Now this entire application, see, server running at this URL, if you are going to see means the build was successful, the application build was successful. Okay, సో మీరు ఫైనల్గా ఈ మెసేజ్ అనేది చూడాలి. నా ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఫైల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా నేను ఫైనల్గా ఏం చేస్తాను, గిట్హబ్ రిపాజిటరీకి మూవ్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ఫైనల్గా డెవలపర్ వాట్ దే విల్ డూ, finally they will move their entire files into the GitHub repository. They move their files into the GitHub repository, right? So now let's understand, there are three stages, guys. There are three stages. First stage, the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Okay, so in the Git we have three stages. First stage is untracked files. The first stage is untracked files. The second stage is staged files. And the third one is committed files, and the third one is committed files. By default in the Git, by default in the Git, మీరు రియల్ టైమ్‌లో కంపెనీస్‌లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు గిట్ మీదే వర్క్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. సో, మీకు గిట్ రిలేటెడ్‌గా మీకు ఐడియా ఉండాలి. లేదంటే మీరక్కడ ఈ రియాక్ట్ సంబంధించి మీరక్కడ ఏమైనా ఆపరేషన్స్ చేయాలంటే చేయలేరు. సో, బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఇన్ గిట్ ఓకే. By default in Git, each and every file will be considered as untracked file only. Untracked file only. Untracked files only. ఏ ఫైల్ ఉన్నా సరే బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి కన్సిడర్డ్ లైక్ దట్ ఓన్లీ. Now I am going to my VS Code. Now let me show you the practical. So first of all, let me stop this thing. Okay. Now, if first of all I need to initialize my వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ. ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడున్నాయి నా కోడ్ అంతా కూడా ఈ పర్టిక్యులర్ ఫోల్డర్‌లో నా సంబంధించిన కోడ్ అంతా కూడా ఉంది. రైట్? సో, విచ్ ఈస్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ ది ప్రొడక్షన్ ఎన్వైర్న్మెంట్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్. ద అప్లికేషన్ కోడ్ ఈస్ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫోల్డర్. ఇ ద ఫ్ దిస్ ఫోల్డర్, దిస్ నార్మల్ ఫోల్డర్ ఐ నీడ్ టు కన్వర్ట్ ఇంటూ వర్కింగ్ డైరెక్టరీ. Folder should be converted into what? We need to convert into working directory. So how can we do that? How when the folder will convert into working directory? When I give the command git init. Okay, initialize, git initialize. Okay, now let's go to the VS Code. In this VS Code, now what I am going to do? I'm just typing the command git init. See, now this folder got converted into working directory. Here two observations you can see. One is one hidden directory will get created. Okay. First observation, one hidden directory will get created. One hidden directory will get created. And the second observation, you will observe something called master. You will observe something called master. This is a branch name. This master is nothing but a branch name. Okay, this master is nothing but a branch name. These two things you will observe. Already I have given the command called git init. Now if I go back to this VS Code, now if I do git branch, let me show you. Mm, ఓకే. లెట్స్ గో టు ది నార్మల్ అవర్ ఫోల్డర్. మనకి ఎక్కడైతే కోడ్ ఉందో అక్కడికెళ్ళండి. చూడండి ఇప్పుడు ఇంతకుముందు లేదిది ఫోల్డర్. డాట్ గిట్ అని చెప్పి ఇప్పుడు క్రియేట్ అయింది. ఓకే. ఈ ఫోల్డర్ హిడెన్ డైరెక్టరీ అనమాట. ఎప్పుడైనా ఫోల్డర్‌కి ముందు మీకు డాట్ ఉంది అంటే ఆ ఫోల్డర్ అనేది హిడెన్ డైరెక్టరీ. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి మీకు ఇక్కడ కంప్యూటర్‌లో పైన వ్యూ అని చెప్పి ఉంది కదా! ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత హిడెన్ ఐటెమ్స్‌ని అన్‌చెక్ చేశాననుకోండి. ఇప్పుడు మీకు అది కనిపించదు. మళ్ళీ ఇఫ్ ఐ క్లిక్ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ హిడెన్ ఐటమ్స్ దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ షో యూ దిస్ డాట్ గిట్. ఓకే. సో, సో ఆటోమేటిక్‌గా ఇక్కడ మీకు బ్యాక్ ఏమవుతుంది? ఒక బ్రాంచ్ అనేది క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ద బ్రాంచ్ నేమ్ ఈస్ మాస్టర్. ఓకే. బట్ ఇక్కడ మీకు VS కోడ్‌లో ఇట్ మైట్ నాట్ షో. బట్ ద బ్రాంచ్ విల్ గెట్ క్రియేటెడ్. ఇఫ్ యూ డూ వన్ కమిట్ దెన్ ద బ్రాంచ్ విల్ షో. నౌ నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే గిట్ స్టేటస్ అని చెప్పి టైప్ చేస్తున్నాను. నెక్స్ట్ వాట్ ఐ యామ్ టైపింగ్ హియర్ గిట్ స్టేటస్. రిమెంబర్ దిస్ కమాండ్ గైస్. ఇన్ ది రియల్ టైమ్ ఆల్సో మీరు కంపెనీకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఈ ఈ పర్టిక్యులర్ కమాండ్స్ అనేవి మీరు యూజ్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. గిట్ స్టేటస్ వాట్ ఇట్ విల్ డూ? ఇట్ విల్ షో ఆల్ ది ఫైల్స్ విచ్ ఆర్ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ యువర్ untracked area. Okay, it will show the current status of the files. What it will do? It will show the current status. To show the current status of the files. Okay, now let's go back to VS Code. Now press enter. See, each and everything you can see here. Each and every file of yours you can see here in red color. This is nothing but the untracked files అని రాస్తుందా లేదా ఇక్కడ? See here, it is written like untracked files. Let me take the By default, each and every file will be considered as a untracked file. Let me put it here for your reference. Okay, mm, I'm mentioning here. Okay, these all files are untracked files. When you give the command called git status, it will show you the all the files that are available, which in which area, which area those files are there. It will show you. Next, as I told you, the next what happens here? The now we have these all files, right? So let me copy this all files. Go to VS Code. Let me copy this all files. So copied here. Right. All my files are there or not here? All my files are there in untracked files. Now, as a developer, what you need to do? You need to move all these files, untracked files, to staging area. You need to move all these files from here to here. So you can move one file also. You can move all files at a time also. So if you want to move these all files into the from the untracked files to untracked area to staging area, means what is the command here that we need to use? That is git add dot. What it is? Uh, git space add dot. Git space add dot. Then entire your files will move to staging area. Entire your files. I hope everyone is having, మీ అందరికి కూడా గిట్హబ్ అకౌంట్ లేకపోతే గిట్హబ్ అకౌంట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోండి. What I'm going to do, git space add space dot, my entire files will move to where? Staging area. If I do git status, okay, now if I do git add space dot, see now only few files move అయ్యాయి. ఈ వార్నింగ్స్ ఏం పర్లేదు. Now if I do again git status, see, each and everything was, it is showing now you in green color, means this all the files were moved to staged area. Now from the staged area, as a developer, next what you need to do, you need to send them to commit, because ఇప్పుడు commit చేస్తామంటే when the developer thinks the files which are useful for your application only. Right, let me write down here. When the developer thinks or else decides, okay, decides those files which are useful for application development and ready for the production environment, those files will be sent to commit area. Those files only we will do commit. Okay, right. Let's go back to the our VS Code. Now what is our main agenda here? These entire files again I need to move to where? This third area, third section. That is nothing but the committed file. Here I need to move. So from here to again here, I need to transfer my all the entire files. So how can I do that? So by giving the command called by giving the command called git again git commit, this time git commit hyphen m means message. Okay, so one message you need to write here. Okay, so msg, so like this you need to give the command like this. Okay, so this is the command. Now let's go to the VS Code. I am giving here command git commit hyphen m, some message I am giving. This is my first commit. I am saying here this is my first commit. Now my entire files, my entire application needed files will move to the committed area. Okay. All my files got moved or not? Now ద మేజర్ టాస్క్ ఏంటి మనది? మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే ఇవన్నీ కూడా మన గిట్‌హబ్ అకౌంట్‌కి పంపించాలి. సో, గిట్‌హబ్ అకౌంట్ ఉందా మీ అందరికి? If you don't have GitHub account, create one account. I am already having my account. Okay, I am just going to sign into my account. My account name is Tenkabanu Prakash 484. Right. Okay, right. So this is my GitHub account. What I am going to do here, I am going to create one. Okay, I already created a batch also. I think so. 6 to 8. Name కూడా పెట్టినట్టున్నాను ముందు. The React batch 68. See, okay, already I have created one repository. Now entire these files I am going to move to the GitHub repository. How can I move? They have given you the instructions also here. They have given you the instructions also. So these instructions are very important for you. So let me ఈ సేమ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ మీకు ఉండవు. మీకు వేరే ఉంటాయి. ఇట్ విల్ గెట్ చేంజ్డ్. ఓకే. బట్ దిస్ ఈస్ ఫర్ my GitHub repository. Okay. Now let me copy this and let me put it in this mouse problem. Okay. These are the commands which you need to follow. First, what we need to do, we need to ఆల్రెడీ ఇక్కడ వరకు మనం చేసేసాం. ఫస్ట్ కమిట్ అని చెప్పి ఇచ్చేసాను. నెక్స్ట్ గిట్ బ్రాంచ్. ఇప్పుడు నేను గనక వీఎస్ కోడ్‌కెళ్ళి గిట్ బ్రాంచ్ ఇప్పుడు కమిట్ చేశాను కదా! ఇప్పుడు గిట్ బ్రాంచ్ అని ఇస్తున్నాను. ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పాను మాస్టర్ బ్రాంచ్ అని చెప్పి ఒకటి ఆటోమేటిక్‌గా క్రియేట్ అవుతుందని చెప్పి. కెన్ యూ సీ హియర్ ద మాస్టర్ బ్రాంచ్ గాట్ క్రియేటెడ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ షోయింగ్ యూ ద బ్రాంచ్ నేమ్ ఆల్సో. ఆ! నౌ ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి మనం రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీకి సెండ్ చేయాలి. మన ఎంటైర్ కోడ్ అంతా. రియల్ టైమ్‌లో ఏం జరుగుతుందంటే మీరు ఒక్కరే డెవలపర్స్ కాదు. గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ డెవలపర్స్ విల్ బి దేర్. రైట్? సో, దేర్ విల్ బి ఏ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ డెవలపర్స్. మేబీ ఇక్కడ మీరు ముగ్గురు డెవలపర్స్ అనుకోండి. ద ఫస్ట్ డెవలపర్ ఏం చేస్తాడు? కోడ్ రాస్తాడు. ఓకే. ఫస్ట్ డెవలపర్ విల్ రైట్ సమ్ కోడ్ అండ్ హీ విల్ పుష్ టు ది రిపాజిటరీ. He will push to the repository. Let me write down here. Okay. This is nothing but the GitHub repository. This is nothing but the GitHub repository. Reduce the text. GitHub repo. Okay. If what he will do, GitHub repository push చేస్తాడు. Okay. The first developer will do push the code. And the second developer what he will do? దిస్ కోడ్ వీడికి మళ్ళీ వెనక్కి తెచ్చుకోవాలి. ఏమైనా మోడిఫికేషన్ చేయాలంటే ద సెకండ్ డెవలపర్ విల్ డూ. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ డెవలపర్. హీ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్ డెవలపర్ అండ్ హీ ఈస్ ది థర్డ్ డెవలపర్. ఓకే. మీరందరూ కూడా కలిసి పని చేస్తారు కదా! ఒక అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్ చేయాలంటే. ఎక్కడైనా సరే ఒకే డెవలపర్ ఒక సింగిల్ అప్లికేషన్ డెవలప్ చేయగలుగుతాడా? బట్ ఇన్ ది వెన్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు ది రియల్ టైమ్ మల్టిపుల్ డెవలపర్స్ విల్ బి దేర్ ఆన్ ఎ ప్రాజెక్ట్. రైట్? సో he might also write some code and he will also this third developer will also send his code to the GitHub repository. Like they will what you will do, you will all work as a team. Okay. ఒక టీమ్ లాగా వర్క్ చేస్తారు మీ అందరూ కూడా. సేమ్ అప్లికేషన్‌కి సంబంధించి ఏదైతే కోడ్ డెవలప్ చేస్తున్నారో మీరందరూ కూడా ఆ కోడ్‌ని షేర్ చేసుకుంటారు. మీరు రాసిన కోడ్ మళ్ళీ గిట్‌హబ్ రిపోజిటరీకి పంపిస్తారు. మళ్ళీ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఏం చేస్తారు, నెక్స్ట్ అదే గిట్‌హబ్ రిపోజిటరీ మళ్ళీ అదే కోడ్ వెనక్కి తెచ్చుకొని ఏమైనా మోడిఫికేషన్స్ కావాలంటే చేయడం. ఇవన్నీ కూడా యాక్టివిటీస్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. So that's the reason in the real time also you people will go for the you need to use GitHub account. Compulsory మీకు GitHub account అనేది ఉండాలి. So now what my agenda here? Entire code I need to push to this. Entire files I need to push to the GitHub. So already the commands also available here. The next command what I need to do? Git branch -m ఇక్కడ మెయిన్ అని ఉంది. బట్ For us, the branch name is master. Okay, git what is the command, right? Git branch hyphen m, right? Git branch hyphen capital M followed by master. Next thing, what you need to do after giving this command, we need uh, to give the command git remote add origin to and relate our URL also. Okay, సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం మన యొక్క గిటబ్ రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీని మన లోకల్గా ఉన్న విఎస్ కోడ్ ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో అక్కడి నుంచి మనం కనెక్షన్ అనేది ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. సో వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ఫర్ దట్, గిట్ రిమోట్ యాడ్. సో అక్కడికి పంపించాలంటే ఫస్ట్ మనం యాడ్ చేయాలి రిమోట్ రిపోజిటరీని, ఇక్కడ కాన్ఫిగర్ చేయాలి. గిట్ రిమోట్ యాడ్, గిట్ రిమోట్ యాడ్, వాట్ ఈస్ ది కమాండ్, నెక్స్ట్ కమాండ్ origin, right? Origin and followed by our URL. Already we are having the URL. So if you go up, ఇక్కడ మీకు ఇదిగోండి, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ URL అనేది ఉంది, ఇది కాపీ చేసుకొని జస్ట్ గివ్ దట్ URL హియర్, ప్రెస్ ఎంటర్. సో సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ that remote repository added to our account. Now what we need to do, just give one command. I will give here one command, git push -u origin main. Instead of main, our branch is master. Okay, so just I will give the command called master. The entire files will move to this move to the GitHub repository. Now completed. Now if I go back to the that repository, now you will see all the files here, you will see. Now I am going to share this link with you also. Now you open from your side. Now you can download these all files from here only. ఇక్కడ మీకు డౌన్లోడ్ జిప్ అని ఉంది కదా, ఇది క్లిక్ చేస్తే మీకు డౌన్లోడ్ అయిపోద్ది. మీకు క్లియర్ ఫర్ యూ గైస్, అర్థమైందా? అందరూ ఓపెన్ చేయండి, అది ఓపెన్ చేసి చూడండి మీకు అది కనిపిస్తుందా లేదా అనేది అందరికి. అమ్మా చేశారా, అందరూ ఓపెన్ చేశారా? ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ ఎవరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వట్లేదు, మరో వెళ్ళిపోయారు అందరూ. గైస్ లింక్ ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది అందరికి.
సార్ చూస్తున్నాం సార్.
ఓకే డౌన్లోడ్ అవుతుందిలే, చూడమ్మా ఒకసారి.
డౌన్లోడ్ అవుతుంది సార్.
అవుతుందా? వెరీ గుడ్ రైట్. సో అది గైస్. ఓకే, రేపు కూడా క్లాస్ ఉంటుందండి మీకు. సండే ఆల్సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ క్లాస్. సో ఈరోజు మీరు ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు మీరు? సో ఇదంతా కూడా మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి, ఈ కమాండ్స్ అవన్నీ ఏంటి ఇంపార్టెన్స్. అండ్ మళ్ళీ ఈ కమాండ్స్ అనేవి మనం చెప్పుకోం కదా, థియరీ పార్ట్ అనేది. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అండ్ అప్కమింగ్ సెషన్స్లో ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం జస్ట్ ఐ విల్ ఎంటర్ ది కమాండ్స్ అనమాట. సో ఆటోమేటిక్గా మీకు అర్థమైపోవాలి నేను కమాండ్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు. సో ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ స్మాల్ థింగ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ యూ. హియర్ ది సింబల్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు చెప్పాను, రైట్? ప్యాకేజ్ -log.json అంటే ఏంటి, package.json అంటే ఏంటి, సో ఎంటైర్ కోడ్ని ఎలాగా పంపించాలి గిట్హబ్కి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా నేను మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. డూ ప్రాక్టీస్ టుడే ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ. టుడే సాటర్డే, రైట్? ఓకే, టుమారో వి కంటిన్యూ. టుమారో రేపు అందరూ అటెండ్ అవుతారా క్లాస్కి, ఒకవేళ క్లాస్ పెడితే?
సార్
ఓకే రైట్. సో టుమారో నేను మళ్ళీ మీకు లింక్ అనేది సెండ్ చేస్తాను.
సార్ సేమ్ టైమింగ్ సార్.
మీ ఇష్టం, మీరు చెప్పండి ఏ టైం పెడదాం.
పెట్టాను సార్, మీ ఇష్టం, మీరు చెప్పండి. స్టూడెంట్స్ని అడిగి చెప్పండి మరి.
అలాగే మీకు సరే, నేను ఈవినింగ్ టైమే మ్యాథ్స్ ప్లాన్ చేద్దాం. ఒకవేళ ఈవినింగ్ కుదరదు సార్ మాకంటే, మనం మధ్యాహ్నం ఏమైనా చేద్దాం అంటే చేద్దాం.
ఓకే సార్.
ఏదైనా సరే మీరు ఒకసారి గ్రూప్లో కూడా మీ యొక్క ఫ్రెండ్స్ని అడగండి, వాళ్ళు బట్టి కూడా చూద్దాం. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్, బాయ్.